I started getting intrigued with graffiti when I was about 14, and that was kind of young for, just a girl from an artist family living in Soho. And I was going to Bronx Science, so I used to see graffiti all over the elevated track on the 4 train. And I decided that I really wanted to get good at that. In the mid-90s, I was hanging out with a lot of bombers, and there was a lot more street bombing going on in New York. That was before Giuliani, made graffiti a felony. So that time was kind of pivotal, I think, for a lot of people around my age and my generation. And then, like 2003, I started to come back and do a lot of pieces. And one of the best moments was at the Graffiti Hall of Fame in 2003 when I painted the first, on the first all-female wall with some other girl graph writers. Yeah, I went to Parsons School of Design graduated from there with my BFA. So I'm a fully trained and licensed graphic designer. I work at XXL magazine now. I used to work as the art director of Mass Appeal magazine and so many other gigs, for years as a freelancer in between. So a lot of my clients in the past have been urban clients. So I do logos and websites and things that are really well designed but have a little bit of flavor, some creativity, some hand-drawn aspects, which people don't get a lot. So it's a huge process. It really is. There was an explosion in the 80s of some of the first graffiti writers having art shows, and now it's graduated to other levels where some of the canvases and paintings are very technical graffiti. They're stencil artists, there are illustrators, there are just all types of urban artists in big galleries. We're saying things in ways that people don't really ever say them, and people think they're not allowed to say them. So it's really challenging what we think we're able to do as artists. And it's challenging public space, and it's also challenging what we think about society, what we think about each other, what we think about having art, everywhere, which I think it belongs. I really do.